See, what we're trying to teach you is a principle. And so the only principle I'm teaching you here is alignment of expertise. And I'm going into every idea in human history, whether it's actual government, whether it's martial arts, whether it's anywhere, at work, the family, it's all the same. And all of the greatest minds have come to the same conclusion. And so Bruce Lee, he had this unique way of fighting. What was Bruce Lee's unique way of fighting? He didn't have a way. He took the best out of anything he could find and he used it, right? But actually his idea was he had to teach people not to think. He had to get rid of the thinking mechanism and tell them, look, you have to practice observing. And when you observe and you can quickly see what's there, you will react quicker than you could ever do if you were thinking. And so his whole idea was people, when they get in a fight and someone throws a punch, their natural reaction is to do what? Block it. But Bruce Lee actually brought into the idea, why are you trying to influence or control the other person? The more efficient way is to do what? Let nature take its course, move with the individual, and then you're going to use his force to bring him down. So his idea was, you don't block anybody, you let harmony and you let nature run its course. And it's amazing what he did. He calls it the principle of Wu-Wei, the principle of non-action. And if any of you have seen like Enter the Dragon, right, his movie, when Bruce Lee is caught and there's nowhere to go, what does he do? He sits down and meditates. He realizes life only goes how many ways? One way. And as a leader, he's quick to accept whichever way it goes. So he becomes very what? Like we talked about in the first hour, if you were here. He becomes very observant. And I'll give you an idea. A lot of my staff, I don't get flustered too many times. And they always tell me how amazed they are at why I never get flustered at things. And I told them why I used to, quite a bit. But when I finally realized what I was teaching is that everything happens for a reason, then I start to realize. And it was just like this morning. I was kind of getting a little flustered because my wife was a little late. Dean calls me, says, you need to get here early because we need to make sure everything's set up right. And I'm looking at the time. I'm thinking, we're not going to get there when I told him I would. But then I thought, but that's the way it needs to be. My wife being late is not an accident. Maybe it's better if I'm late. So I say, okay, I'm okay. Relax, do the things I need to do, and then whenever she gets ready, I'll be ready to take off, right? No matter who tells a leader something, they always are observant to what's going on. So even if a person who's very ignorant comes up to them and says, you know, I don't like how you said that, what's the leader going to do? He's going to realize there's a reason they said that, right? Even if a complete stranger comes off and says, you better watch your step today, what's the leader going to do? They're going to watch their step that day. They're going to go a little slower. Why? Because they realize it's not by accident they met that person and he said that exact thing, right? They go with the law of harmony. So when you become a leader, part of alignment is you have to observe and you have to accept what happens. Thank you for watching. If you like the video and you want to see more, press the thumbs up button below and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and we'll answer them in future videos.